What is up, guys, and welcome back to a 90-second episode now of the My Player Career Mode. Picking up from where we left off in the last one, we are into the round of 16 of the World Cup, where we will be taking on Argentina for the first game. If you missed that episode, I recommend you guys go back and watch it, but if you did miss it and you want to know what the draw was, there are the teams on your screen who in fact got drawn against each other. As I mentioned, we had Argentina. As you can see, the rest of the draws on the other games being played in this round of 16 on your screen. Unfortunately, guys, for some strange reason, we are not picked for today's episode of the My Player Career. Well, not picked for the first game of today's episode of the My Player Career Mode, anyways. So potentially, we may be able to play the entirety of the tournament depending on how far we get in today's episode. But regardless, we're going to move into this one here. As I said, we're not picked. We are simming this one up against Argentina to kick the episode off. We'll see how we get on here, guys. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys are as well. In terms, actually, to have a look and see what we're currently looking at in terms of the player stats as of right now, we are the top scorer with 6 goals. But, you know, that's to be expected. I scored, 4 in the first game of the competition against China. So, it's not that great. But anyways, we'll go look forward to this Argentina game, guys, and see what happens in the first game of today's episode. It could be all over before it even begins. Alright, guys. Basically, I've tried to sim it this way the last 2 times. We won one and lost one, and I couldn't get out of the simming. It gets stuck on the trying to generate the next menu. So I'm going to have to sim it through the calendar instead. Otherwise, I can't get out of that menu. So hopefully we'll get the win anyways. We'll check it out now. Go ahead and sim this. If we don't win, it means we're effectively done, and that is the competition over for us. And we will know if we've won because we'll have another game after this one if we have in fact won. That's if it even sims. I'm wondering, though, if my game could be broke, because if this one doesn't sim like this, then we're effectively screwed and this is series over, because I cannot seem to get out of the menus. Whenever I try and sim it, it's not taking me to the next part, and as you can tell, at the moment, it's taking forever to sim the world. So we'll see what happens anyways. Oh, no. I think my game might have broke, guys. I think this is it. I can't get out of this menu. I don't know what to do to be able to get out of it. Like, my game is completely broke. We may be in a bit of an issue here, guys, because I don't know if you can see, but I cannot sim to get out of this right now. Yeah, we're in a bit of an issue. Alright, guys. Unfortunately, I did actually manage to get out of this save bit, but we did in fact must have gone out on penalties to Argentina, which is unfortunate. But regardless, guys, it is the way it is. I mean, I don't want to risk anything because, like, the issue is, as you saw, with me simming it, it took so long to get out of the menu that we have now got out, and, like, I'm not sure if it's going to do it again. So if it does it again, we may be in a bit of an issue here, but we got Player of the Year anyways for the league of La Liga, of course. Sterling has joined us on a free transfer, and it looks as if, as I say, international news. Can we actually see? No, we must not be able to see if we actually went through or not, because I cannot seem to find it anywhere. So, yeah, we must have lost, guys, because unfortunately we don't have an extra game. Either that, or for some reason it's not showing up here. But anyways, wait, is that the new season? What is he talking about? I don't get it. If that's the, like, things we had for this season just gone, of course we hit it. And he's saying, I expected more from you. What on earth is this talking about? This game is so bugged at the moment, guys. My save has been completely bugged. Jeez, man. What on earth is going on with this save? I'll be back in a moment, guys, once we get into the new season. And I'll be back to basically trying to see what happened regarding that game against Argentina. Because all I know is we drew 0-0, but it doesn't actually tell me if we were knocked out on penalties. Alright, guys, so we are into the next season, and I'm trying to see exactly what happened, but I honestly don't know what's happened, because if you take a look here, guys, it's saying down the bottom right that we've got a game against Argentina, which, what is going on? We beat them on penalties 5-4. I don't understand it. Genuinely, we'll skip a few days, see what happens, but according to the table there, we're through to the next round, but we don't have a game scheduled. It's like my game is completely gone bugged. Okay, now the game's come through. All right, never mind. We're taking on Italy. I don't know what's gone on this episode, guys. I apologize in advance. It's just been a really, really strange, like, just mix-up of stuff. But we got through to the next round. We're playing Italy. and I'm actually picked for the team. So, yeah, we'll move into this, guys. Forget what's happened early, but let's go anyway. I am going to keep this on. I think we have been playing world class / professional. It is unprofessional at the moment, but I think we'll... you know what? I'll bump it up to world class. And we'll see. So, yeah, world class. I'm going to go actually to 6 minutes and a half, and we'll see what happens regarding that. Italy taking on England. We're through to the quarterfinals of the World Cup stage. That is the team that we're going with. Let's go. Even though we had a massive, massive problem going into this game here against Italy, we're finally here. So that's all that matters. All right, guys. As I mentioned, taking on Italy in this quarterfinal stage of the World Cup. I don't know exactly what happened to get here, but we're through here anyways. And that is a magical ground. Look at that. That looks amazing. Yeah, just a bit of a tangent there anyways. But Italy, not known for being one of England's easier games down the years. They've certainly been a thorn in England's side. So I'm hoping this time around it will be different. Of course, the team itself, I'd say on paper we're fairly evenly matched, but in terms of quality, I would say we have probably just that little bit more that we need to get ourselves up and into the lead in this one, if I do say so. But we'll check out their team anyways and see what players they're working with. I'm guessing they'll have the likes of Berardi. That Juventus centre-back, I can't remember, is it Rogani his name is? Verratti's in there, I can see him. El Shaarawy in there as well, actually. I didn't realise he would still be in the team. I'm not sure if it'll be Donnarumma in net for them, or if they'll have a different keeper. We'll check that out in just a moment here. Of course, you saw our team before we went into this. John Stones is there. There is Luke Shaw, Eric Dyer's here, Barkley, Dele Alli, an absolute beast. Chamberlain, myself, and then I think Sterling is on the other side as well. So Sterling just joined Real Madrid, of course, to join with us at Real Madrid. So two teams about to shake hands. This is where we'll get to see the team, and we'll see exactly the lineup they've got. So Tonelli is their captain, actually. I don't even know who he is. It's Perrin in goal for them, not Donnarumma. It is actually Perrin. So, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if Donnarumma would have been a better fit for them. We'll see. He may end up making a few good saves and denying me opportunities, but personally speaking, I would have probably gone with Donnarumma. You got to remember, guys, we are like 5 or 6 seasons in now, so he's probably at like an 88 rated or 89 rated stage. So, unless Perrin's the higher rating, I don't really understand that. And he's not even on the bench, he's Donnarumma, actually. So, yeah, they've got Belotti, Gabbiadini up front for them. They are running a 3-5-1, sorry. Verratti, Berardi, El Shaarawy in there as well. Romagnoli, but no Rogani, actually, for them. So, it's a very, very weird team. I'm going to say that. You obviously saw ours. But regardless, without further ado, guys, let's go for the first game of today's episode. To give a quick explanation as well, guys, I know you guys understand as well that when I play professional and stuff, and when I obviously play it on professional, a few people have said to me in the past, why aren't you playing on Legendary? It's too boring on professional and all this other stuff. But the other side of this is, guys, I don't play on professional because Legendary or World Class is too hard for me. I play it to make the games as interesting as I possibly can, because I've played games on Legendary and World Class in the past where I've had literally one shot in the 90 minutes, and I'm not sure from an entertainment perspective, but certainly playing it to have one shot in 90 minutes, it's not the most entertaining thing to play. And I want to make these episodes as entertaining as I can for you guys. So if you guys enjoy watching one shot in a 90-minute game, fair enough. I'll play it on Legendary and World Class every game. But that's the only reason I play professional, because it is a little bit kind of more, there's chances and stuff. I mean, you can see World Class so far, 30 minutes in, there's been nothing. There's had no chances at all yet. So, like, yeah, this is what I'm talking about, guys. I don't play professional because it's too hard for me on the other difficulties. I play it to keep the episodes interesting. Ali through the gap. There we go. First chance potentially on the book cards for us, and I give it straight away. Honestly, there's nothing I could do. Flick it back through. Sterling, shoot that! Sterling, it's 1-0. Oh, my word. That came from absolutely nothing. And we've got the opener here. Jeez, man. But this is exactly what I mean, guys. That's the first shot of the game. It's taken 43 minutes, and the first shot of the game's actually come in. But wow, that was a nice finish, actually, from Raheem Sterling. And you have to give credit where credit's due. It was a nice ball in from me. But Sterling, lovely finish at the end of it. Italy 0, England 1. Quarterfinals have broken the duck here, and it's only taken 43 minutes. Lovely little finish, actually. Mattia Perrin, could you have done better? That's the question. Maybe if that was Donnarumma, he might have saved that. But we've taken the lead, and it's on the stroke of half-time, pretty much. Through there. That's what I'm talking about. Got to hit this. There it is, 2-0. We've lead by 2. 52 minutes on the clock. Italy 0, England 2. And it was a really nicely worked move as well. I realised I either had to hit that first time or take a touch and then instantly hit it. Luckily, the defender actually stuck out a leg and it went through his legs, and that's maybe what beat Mattia Perrin. But we strike one low and hard into the bottom corner, and we've taken a 2-goal lead here. Fantastic play. What was that pass? I have no idea. Belotti comes away with it. Now Marco Verratti. What can he do with it, the little Italian? Nice footwork from him. Striking. What a save that is by Butland. Good footwork from Verratti, but he should never have got in that position in the first place because that pass, whoever it was shocking. He's continued his run. Ref again with the foul there. Again, ref. And we've got, oh, just joke. 25 or so minutes to go, guys. I got taken out. You know what? Do I hit this or do I pass it? I don't know. I'm going to hit this. We'll see what we can do. Mattia Perrin is the man, and that's not the way I wanted to strike that. I've scored a couple of free kicks, but nowhere near with that one on that occasion. 90 minutes, guys. Straight on the right-hand side in Italy's half, so it should be the end of the game, this one. But actually, we may have a chance here. I'm going to whip that cross into the middle of the area. Nobody can get on the end of it, unfortunately. But surely now the referee's going to blow his whistle. Bring a close to the quarter-final here. We'll move into the semis. I don't know if it's going to let me sim this one, though. So I'm going to save the game just before we go into it because I don't want us to end up losing this progress here. Maybe that I have to sim it exactly the same way that I did the other one. But we'll see anyways. I'll try and sim the normal way, and if not, I'll have to sim through the calendar like I did last time. But yeah, we're through to the semis. The only reason I say I might have to sim is because I remember last time we played this, it was a bit like this where we were picked for some, not for others. Maybe we'll be picked for that semi-final. We'll have to see. But just a moment, guys. I'll let you know exactly what is going on in just a mo. All right, we are playing against Brazil in this semi. So if I am picked, we'll play it. If not, it means I'm going to have to sim it, which we'll see if we are picked or not. I don't know why we wouldn't be. We are picked. Brilliant. So we'll play this semi-final, guys. And if we can get a victory here, then we will move into that final and hopefully get ourselves our very own World Cup final for the second time. So if we win it, the final will be in its individual episode. If we lose it here, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change the outcome of this episode in terms of what happens. But if we win this, guys, you will have a World Cup final to look forward to. So again, I'm going to play this on World Class. 6 minutes and a half. We'll see exactly what we're capable of doing. Let's go, guys. Without further ado, the World Cup semi-final against Brazil. All right, guys. Here we go again. World Cup semi-final. This time it's the hands of Brazil. I don't actually know who is in the other semi-final. So I actually don't know if my predictions of the two that I made originally, which were, I think, France and Belgium, they were the two teams that I said I thought were going to get through to like the semis or the final. I don't actually know what the other semi-final looks like. Maybe we'll see here as it pops up potentially on our screen. But to say the least, Brazil getting here is pretty good, and we'll see exactly the other team who got here, or the other two teams rather who got here, if I don't actually get to see it here. But I'm hoping they'll pop it up just before we go into this one. I don't think they're actually going to though, so it's going to be annoying. But yeah, I don't know which way this is going to go, guys. I've not played Brazil, I don't think, in this series before, and I'm not sure what their team will look like in the way of players. Of course, they've got Coutinho, Firmino, some of these guys as well, who are unbelievable. The likes of Neymar, of course, who I'm guessing is playing for them today. It'd be stupid for him not to be playing. Let's see if he's in the team. I can't actually see him just yet. I don't actually recognise too many of those guys in the team. And is Neymar even playing? Wait, Douglas Costa? Is that Gabriel Barbosa? Neymar's playing. I was about to say, there's no way Neymar would not be playing in that starting 11. So we will check out our team in further detail in just a moment's time here. But like I mentioned, if we can get through to the final, that would be great. If we can't, it's going to be frustrating. But unfortunately, that'll be the way it'll have to be. And it means that that's probably the last time we're playing a World Cup in this series. Because, of course, they're every 4 years, which means we're probably not going to be in another one after this one here. So we may even get to another Euros, but I'm not quite sure if we'll get to another World Cup in this series. But there is Neymar anyways, as you saw on your screen. Alexandra in the team as well. That is our lineup for anybody who didn't see it in the little bit we were starting. Gareth Southgate, the manager. Of course, it's a very strong squad, but again, we have a very, very tough job at our hands playing against Brazil on this occasion. I feel as though that team, though, has no real weak link. On the other side, Brazil's team, they've got Coutinho and Firmino on the bench. They, in fact, have Gabriel Barbosa, Lucas, and Neymar as their front three. Fabinho, Casemiro, Fred, Marquinhos, Alexandro, and Alisson between the sticks. So they're kind of right back and centre back at a little bit of weak spots. So I'm going to look to exploit that in this game. But without further ado, guys, let's go for this semi-final. Dyer, nice ball. Got a bit of space here. I'm going to strike one. I had to hit it because it just opened up perfect. And Alisson's made a good stop there, actually, 3 minutes in. Nervous early signs for Brazil, as I got a lot of space there. And they didn't really close me down. Alisson comes out to punch, and he's just about managed to reach that. I'm on the edge of the area. Flick that once more. Shoot now. Shoot. Just somebody hit it. Why? Why do they always try and flick it one more when they don't need to, when they're in on goal? Just hit that ball, Sterling, as we've got another chance potentially. Sterling with it again. This time he does shoot, and it's cleared away by Brazil. Nervous early signs for them here, though. Early 6 minutes in, and they've given up 2 chances. Over the top ball, looking for the run of myself. And I've actually got it down, but I can't beat the defender to it. Oh, he's made a mistake. And I've got to try and find something here. Cut back inside the defender. Striking. In off the post. No way. He's hit the inside of the post and gone out. Are you kidding me? I thought it was going to drop in as soon as it hit the inside of the post. No way has that just happened. Mistake at the back. We got ourselves in. The strike came in as well. Should I have squared it? I don't know. I honestly can't believe that just hit the inside of the post and went out. It didn't even hit the outside. It was the inside. Man, that was so close. Nice flick. There we go. Nice ball back as well. And I've got past the defender far too easily. Strike comes in. Blocked. It will be a corner. Great ball through. Running onto the edge of it as well. And I had to cut that back because the defender closed the gap on me. There is the pass across. Hit that Barkley. Surely one. Oh my word, what a save. No, that is probably, other than the chance that I had, the biggest opportunity we have had to take the lead in this game. That is, I can't believe it. It should be 1-0. We should be comfortable in this one. We've dominated the early part of this one. And like I said, I can see Brazil scoring before half-time. Chambo. There it is. Where's the return run? There it is. Now he's got it at his feet. What can he do? He's giving it off to Ross. Barkley. Barkley now. Cuts it back. Gives it off to Dele Alli. Alli through to Sterling. Sterling. There it is now inside. And across. Face a goal. Oh, no way. Have we missed again? Another opportunity squandered. This time at the hands of Oxlade-Chamberlain. Honestly, man, this is ridiculous. And this is actually one of those games where there's more than just one opportunity actually on World Class, which is kind of cool. But, yeah, man, what is going on? We're missing so many opportunities. We are going to be made to pay. Oh, my God, that was a huge tackle, actually. Potentially a chance right on the stroke of half-time. Cross the face of goal. Somebody get... Are you joking me? Chamberlain, what are you doing? Just slide in there. At least you put your body on the line, man. It's a semi-final of the World Cup. Goodness sake, man. Look at those match facts at half-time, guys. We have dominated Brazil in this first half, but it's got the writings to be one of those games where you do everything but score, and then the other team have one shot and it go in. That's exactly how this game is shaping up to go. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but you know what? I wouldn't be surprised to see it happen. Great ball out wide. Sterling. Now he's got to play it. He has done. And I've got no time to take the touch. Oh, my word. It's a goal from absolutely nothing in this one here. And we've got the goal. I had no time. I had to hit it. I don't know how on earth this has beaten the goalkeeper, but it has. I'm going to just double check this on the instant replay in a moment. But what actually is it? Did it take a deflection? That's the only reason I could think that the keeper's beaten by it. Unless it doesn't. I don't know. Does it take a deflection, that one? We'll check it out in instant replay in a moment, guys. But honestly, how on earth the goalkeeper's been beaten from that of all of the shots does not make any sense whatsoever. So we'll take a closer look at this one here. As the ball goes over to Sterling, flicks it through, set the slow speed. And we'll try and get the best view on this, on the best angle I possibly can. It doesn't even take a deflection, I don't think. It doesn't take a deflection. I don't know how on earth the keeper gets beaten by it. That is a shocking, shocking goalkeeping error. I'll show you the sliders just to show you guys. CPU all at 50, goalkeeper ability all at 50, and of course ours as well. Shocking. I mean, I don't know how the goalkeepers let that in, but you know what? I don't care, because that's given us the opening goal of this game. Straight through the gap as Brazil starting to commit men forward. Chance to make it 2. Running, bearing down on goal, and it is 2. There you go. Simple task now. I kind of feel harsh on Brazil because if you'd have watched the way that one played out, they basically just started just throwing all the kitchen sink at it, running players forward. I got in between the 2 defenders, simple task to do, and slotted it home. And just like that, in the space of literally, what, 5 in-game minutes, we've gone from 1-0 to 2. Wow, that is just really, really, really poor from them. I think the bit that's annoyed me most as well, guys, is how much they've lacked competition. Like, Brazil have really not even been in this game. And the problem here is, even if I bump it up to Legendary difficulty, it doesn't do anything. They won't play any better than they currently are. So, it's just kind of frustrating because the AI just simply are not competitive enough at this stage now. So, maybe I've already taken this, or maybe I have to join like a weaker team and try and do it that way. Maybe that's the way to go. We'll see. But I don't know. They've really not been in this game here, Brazil, and it's been kind of frustrating to play because I would have liked to have given you guys an entertaining game. I suppose with all the chances. Oh, my word. I say that, and Brazil's first shot is a shot on target, so I might as well just shut my mouth because otherwise they're probably going to score. Sure, nice ball through. And I've got to try and get some space for it, and I've given it back here to Ross Barkley. Barkley, what has he got in his locker? Give that ball back and strike it now. Goalwards. There it is. It's 3. I knew as soon as that left the boot, that was going top bins. And we've done it yet again here. England 3, Brazil 0. We're taking the match ball home. One more look at this strike then, guys. As Ross Barkley gave the ball back to me, I had one thought in my mind, and that was to strike it. One touch to set it. The second one to strike. Alisson's had a really poor game in between the sticks. But I tell you what, that was sensational. From the edge of the area, it's to be expected. With the amount of long shot I've got, you know what? That's not really that shocking. But a fantastic strike. 3-0 up. And like I've said to you, let me know in the comments, guys, whether or not I should play... well, in fact, no. I was going to say whether or not I should play it on Legendary. But I don't want the game to be like 0 shots. So, you know what? I hope the final's a little bit more competitive. Just over 16 minutes to play, guys. And then we will be through to the World Cup final. It looks like it's... certainty at this stage now as Perez going forward for Brazil, but it's probably too little too late now for them to really mount a serious challenge on the game at this stage. But yeah, it's been frustrating because, like I've said, they're not really being competitive in this one, but who knows? Maybe they'll grab themselves a consolation. Coutinho with the ball. He's come off the bench here. The Barcelona man can't seem to get a game for Barcelona and doesn't even get in the Brazil side. Don't know why. He's absolutely beast. 3 minutes. Well, I'd say 3 minutes because I think there's only going to be like 2 minutes added on. But yeah, we're into the 90th minute now pretty much, and it looks as if we will be able to go through to that final. I mean, it was looking certainty, what, 10 minutes ago anyway, so nothing really changed up until this stage now, as we're still coming forward again, and still potentially having one more chance before the end of the game as I gave the ball away and can't quite get it back. But there you go, 90 minutes on the clock, and we are through to the World Cup final for the second time in the series. There it is, guys, we made the final. And yeah, we're taking the match ball home. I'll show you the match facts just to show you guys before we move into the next one. And that final will be played in its very own episode. So there are the match facts. As I said, Brazil really not competitive at all. I will bump it up to Legendary for that World Cup final though. And we'll see exactly who we're playing against in just a moment's time. It is either Spain or Germany. So there's no Belgium and no France. The two teams I was expecting in this one. But they didn't manage to get themselves through. So... we'll see who we're playing in just a moment's time. Alright guys, as you can see, I'm bumping up the settings to Legendary for the next episode. And also, I'm going to bump it to 6 minutes. There you go, 6 minutes and Legendary for the next episode. But we are taking on Spain for the final of the World Cup. It seems kind of fitting, doesn't it? You know, we're a Real Madrid player, we're playing Spain. We're going to be playing quite a few of our teammates in that one. And we'll see exactly what happens in the next episode. So that is going to have its very own individual episode because it deserves it being the World Cup final. And I will see you all for that in the very, very near future. So stay tuned, guys. You will not want to miss it. That's it from me. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you have, I'd appreciate a like rating. And I will catch you all with that episode very, very soon.